Welcome back to Soundscape, where we uncover the stories behind the songs that move us, inspire us, and remind us what it means to be human. Today, we're re-diving into one of the most powerful and heartbreaking songs in rock history, "The Show Must Go On" by Queen. This isn't just music, it's courage, it's pain. It's the voice of a man singing through his suffering, refusing to let the world see him fall. It's a final, defiant roar from one of rock's greatest legends. By the late 1980s and early 1990, the world was noticing a change in Freddie Mercury. The vibrant, larger-than-life showman who had captivated stadiums across the globe was becoming more reclusive. He had withdrawn from the public eye, and the press was relentless, speculating wildly about his health. Tabloids ran cruel headlines, publishing paparazzi photos that showed a man growing visibly thinner. Behind this wall of public scrutiny and private struggle, Freddie was battling AIDS. He kept his diagnosis a secret, sharing it only with his closest circle of friends and bandmates, choosing to face his illness with a quiet, fierce dignity. But make no mistake, behind closed doors, he wasn't just fading away. He was fighting. He was working. He was pouring every last ounce of his energy into the one thing that had always defined him: his music. The album Innuendo became his final creative sanctuary. While the world saw a ghost, his band saw a titan. He would show up to the studio in Montreux, Switzerland, often weak and in pain. But the moment the red recording light went on, something incredible happened. The Freddie Mercury the world knew and loved would reappear. His passion for music was a force that transcended his physical limitations. This is the backdrop against which "The Show Must Go On" was born. The song was primarily penned by Queen's guitarist Brian May. But it wasn't just a song asterisk for asterisk Freddie. It was a song asterisk about asterisk Freddie. It was Brian's observation of his dear friend's unwavering spirit, his way of trying to articulate the sheer bravery he was witnessing every single day. He watched Freddie put on a brave face for the world. Channeling his pain and fear into art, the lyrics were a mirror to Freddie's reality. When Brian May first presented the demo to Freddie, he was filled with apprehension. The melody was complex, and the vocal line was incredibly demanding, soaring into a high-register belt that would challenge even a healthy singer at the peak of their powers. Brian was genuinely worried. He looked at Freddie, whose health was clearly fragile, and asked him, "Fred, do you think you can do this? Is this even possible?" According to Brian, Freddie took a moment, looked at him, and with that classic Freddie spark in his eye, said, "I'll do it, darling." He downed a shot of vodka, walked into the vocal booth, and absolutely unleashed. He didn't just sing the song, he inhabited it. He poured all his pain, his defiance, and his spirit into that microphone, and he nailed it. In one single, breathtaking take. The raw power you hear in that recording isn't studio magic. It's the sound of a man giving everything he has left. Let's look at the lyrics because they are a masterclass in storytelling. The song opens with a feeling of desolation, empty spaces. What are we living for? Abandoned places? I guess we know the score. This isn't just poetic imagery. This is the voice of a man confronting his own mortality, looking at the void and asking the biggest questions of all. But then, the mask goes on. Freddie sings about hiding his suffering behind a facade of confidence and performance. "Inside my heart is breaking. My makeup may be flaking, but my smile still stays on." This is so literal. The flamboyant performer, known for his theatricality, is using the metaphor of makeup to describe his brave face. He knows he's physically deteriorating. The makeup of his health is flaking, but he refuses to let his spirit crumble. He was literally losing his strength, day by day, but he was determined not to lose himself in the process. And then comes that chorus, a line that has become an anthem for resilience around the world. "The show must go on." For Freddie, these 5 words were more than just a famous saying from the world of theater. They became his personal mantra, his battle cry. This wasn't about a stage performance anymore. This was about life itself. It was a declaration that despite the pain, despite the fear, despite the inevitable end he knew was coming, he would continue. He would live, create, and love until the very last moment. The song builds with this incredible intensity, mirroring his internal struggle. He sings, My soul is painted like the wings of butterflies. Fairy tales of yesterday will grow but never die. I can fly, my friends. It's a moment of beautiful, heartbreaking optimism. He knows his time is short, but he believes his spirit, his legacy, his music hit, will live forever. The bridge of the song is where it reaches its emotional peak. I'll face it with a grin. I'm never giving in. On with the show. This wasn't bravado. It was his truth. This was his final message to us. A lesson forged in the crucible of his own suffering. Life will knock you down. It will test you in ways you never thought possible. The choice is always yours. You can let it break you, or you can face it with a grin. You get up, you push forward, and you give it your all, even when you feel you have nothing left to give. Freddie Mercury was dying, but in his final days, he gave us a timeless anthem about living. He transformed his personal tragedy into a universal message of strength, choosing to channel his pain into passion. The song was released just 6 weeks before he passed away in November 1991. He never got to perform it live, but he didn't need to. The recording itself is the ultimate performance. It's his final bow. The Show Must Go On is so much more than a rock song. It's a testament to the power of the human spirit. It's a reminder that even in our darkest, most painful moments, we have the capacity to shine. It's the sound of a legend refusing to fade away, instead choosing to burn brighter than ever, one last time. What does this song mean to you? Is there a particular lyric that resonates with your own life? I'd love to read your thoughts, so please share them in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for more stories behind the songs. This is Soundscape, where music meets meaning. Thanks for watching.